All right, day 2, demo slash rebuild of the 16-foot, I believe it's a 1962.
You mean 14 foot?
14 foot. 1962 Sea Nymph 14 RU.
Hello.
Dijon was helping me all day. We patched in all the, yeah, that's a lot of leaks, people. A lot of leaks.
Want what?
All that white pasty stuff you see are the leaks.
I don't know.
So you going fishing or what?
Huh?
You going fishing?
Yeah.
So then where are you going to your grandparents?
I want us to bring back the food, and you're gonna eat, right?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
So I'll be over there, and call me. I said.
That's the one that troubles me, sinking in. But we'll see. Day 3 continuation. I filled in all of these huge gouges alongside the transom of the boat with the JB Weld putty cement. Good for water. I'm into the boat, including the purchase of the boat and the trailer so far with all the little repairs I've done. About 80 for the boat, so about 120 bucks total. So after this second go around with the putty, with the epoxy, we're gonna let it dry, check out the integrity at that point, see if there's any leaks. If there's not, I'm gonna put a rubberized paint coat on the bottom of the boat. If there is, we're gonna obviously try to fill those holes and then put the rubberized coating of paint. And after that, I'm gonna get a couple cans of spray-on bed liner to go over that layer of rubberized paint, and then hopefully that should strengthen the bottom of the boat, and then we'll start working on the inside. And now we're gonna mix it. Let's go.
On here?
Yeah, just half the tube.
Yeah.
Keep it all together, dude. Stuff's pretty good. It looks like it's still wet.
Like that much.
Yep, good.
Put the cap.
All right. Second coat has dried well. Now we're gonna flip it. You're not gonna get over the rock guy. There's a rock behind that tire.
Oh, Trey, move those rocks.
We're gonna flip it, fill it with water, see if the leaks are tied up, and if they are, we're gonna flip it back, start painting it.
Come on, Trey, move the rocks. I've been a girl.
Okay, day 4 of the demo slash rebuild. Third coat of epoxy. We tried it this morning. They were from the original 12 and then down to 4 or 5 yesterday. We're down to 3 this morning. Circled the 3, and what it was one of them, I don't know how we completely missed it in the 2 other tests, just a gaping hole, filled that up. Second one, we filled the entire area around it, just not that particular one. So we filled those 2, and then the third one was a new one. We pretty much didn't know if it was coming from a seam or a rivet, so we pretty much did the whole area. So if you can see right here, it was leaking right about here. We didn't know if it was coming from here or there, so we just filled that seam all the way up and filled here. And then the last one, there was literally a hole. Well, I should say this first and second one. There's a hole right there that we didn't fill, so we filled it now. And then here, we filled this, as you can tell, because it's a different color. It's yellowish. It was actually leaking here, so we just filled that. So from 12 to 5 to 3 this morning. So this, and then through the sunlight, I noticed that this whole big patch you see right here, literally, it wasn't leaking, but you can see inside somebody put a fiberglass repair sheet. There's a bunch of little holes here. You can see them through the fiberglass. So the metal must have been popped out here. Whoever owned this boat used to drag this thing along through the ass end over here. So we didn't have to because it wasn't leaking, but we put a whole layer of the epoxy here, just, you know, to be preemptive, just in case anything should happen. So tonight we paint. We're gonna put a rubberized paint on it to offer another layer of leakage protection, and then after that, maybe later in the week, I'll put some truck bed liner type material. I might even put it on the inside, but definitely on the outside. We're gonna put this tonight. It's about 2 coats of it. I got 2 cans now. 2 coats of it. We'll tape it off, paint it, and then next week we'll put another 2 coats of the truck bed liner over these coats. Just, you know, more protection. And then after that, we'll work on everything on the inside of the boat, flooring and all that stuff.